I am the ghost of Christmas past. I will show you a story, but I promise you, you will not laugh. Still remember your first love, or how your father never bothered to pick up his baseball glove, yeah? But you and your sister have lots of love because you truly care for one another, and now you're caught up in greed and grief, behaving how a fool would do. You Scrooge, what did you allow to break you? What did you allow to break you? Break you. What did you allow to break you? Snap your fingers, look up to the skywalker, skywalking through your mind. As you close your eyes, lay your head down tonight, you will recognize the pain, money, power which gave you your name. Scrooge, you were the guy speeding by, wanting nothing but cha-ching change, changing the stars to stack bars. Wife left you feeling red and lonely like Mars, angry and hostile, let's not forget, vicious and vile. My precious, your happiness is balding like Gollum, withering away. Jealousy, greed, envy, and love for money is what took and broke your soul, slowly but surely every single day. So answer me this, is money your motivator? Cause power even left Vader as empty as can be, but in this final moment he let go of jealousy and greed. In both examples they made a good change, now they're free to be as happy as one can be.
The past is the past, please let us go back to a time as a kid when you couldn't remember what you last did. Not because of drugs or alcohol, but because of how much of a blast you would have in all activities. Before greed caught you in its grasp, before your happiness was stopped in its tracks, before you were awoken by that hellish smack. Caught and soon addicted like it's crack, but it's just money and greed and the need for possessions. Gathering and buying, building up your collection, giving only items any form of your attention. Welcome to a weird level of natural selection. When you were younger you had a bounty of friends, people who came over and others who would send their regards because they couldn't make it. Which is why the scars are so real and you are independent. Is any of this getting through to you, even one sentence? Because if it's not, I guess it's time to call in the ghost of Christmas present. Look, here in the present you are not a present, you represent a group that's absent to the bent and corrupt world, rolling and swimming in that money and pearls. You make me wanna hurl, go nuts like a squirrel and bite you. If I wasn't a ghost I'd fight you, and if you don't understand that, I'd like to point out some qualities that'll make you seem like a crude and stuck-up prude that nobody will ever want to include. If I heard it all, it's only because it's true. Don't try to skew and take this any other way. People hate on you because of what you grew into today. You're too into yourself and well, so when your health starts to decline, remember all the people that you knocked down just so that you could fucking climb. If you're living your life full of envy and greed, I'm sorry to say, but you've been Scrooged. If you can't shake the need for money, then prepare for your life to be totally screwed. It happens damn near constantly. You're gonna be chewed by life and spit out more than twice because you are not its food, you are a toy. And if you aren't kind, life will enjoy tormenting your mind. No matter how hard you succeed, greed will eat at your soul, making you less vulnerable, losing all control. And the only thing you can conclude is they just hate because they have no clue how much you make, but that's a mistake and isn't true. Lusting for material possessions is a policy against your heart's protection. Christmas future needs to come and teach you that valuable lesson. As you can see, the present flashes by faster than the blink of an eye.
Pull a string, turn off the light, before you know it, the future will come after the night.
It's out of sight but never out of mind. If you're full of spite, your future will not be kind.
Restless like the Scrooge, turning and tossing is breaking your spine, which leads you to conclude, stop being so rude.
Don't be a hermit and seclude yourself with just possessions, because people will always need each other's affection.
Yeah, to the future we go, the turning point in the message when Tiny Tim ironically stood up to him. Deep from within a ditch, I mean dream, Ebenezer woke up with a frantic scream. Finally found out what Christmas was all about. Without hesitation or a doubt, he paid the price for Tiny Tim. Now he's able to walk, run, and be a kid again. By that action he turned that family and him into a great group of friends. Let this be a lesson to all, young and old. Money isn't everything, money isn't bread. Yeah, you believe society's sinister plea that money is everything. You will end up lonely and dead, or maybe just psychologically impaired in your head. But hey, we all make it sleep in our own damn beds, and yet it's never too late to show love, affection, or appreciation to the people who are quiet and super patient with you.
To learn the lesson, read the story all the way through,
so you know how to avoid becoming an
evil, envious, greedy, lustful
Ebenezer Scrooge.